As a photographer these days, I'm constantly finding myself being paranoid about charging camera batteries and making sure my memory cards are backed up and all of that sort of malarkey. But there was a simpler time, a time when film photography existed, when you didn't have to worry if your camera was charged. All you had to do was have film. And that's what today's about, a break from the digital life. We heard good things from the train man about Broadstairs, so we bought a ticket. The camera I have today, Nikon FM2. I have a Nikkor 35-70 f3.5 lens. I also have the 50 f1.4. But basically it's fully mechanical. So you have your shutter speed controls here, your aperture controls here. See there's f3.5, there's f22. You can see up the top of the screen the f-stop changing. You can see on the left the shutter speed changing. You adjust the different components until you get a correct exposure.
And if you go past that little entrance, there's a couple of pubs on the corner down here. You there, go up there and along the back and turn at the first turning and then turn in. And then you can come back round.
Trying to walk along and film first person without the little first person attachment on top of the camera is quite difficult. But it's a beautiful scene here at the beach. Really, the colours with the sky. And I know that the Portra, Kodak Portra film that I have in here renders these sort of pastel colours very well. Each roll of film has 36 shots in it. So once you've finished shooting that roll, you're going to rewind it, pull it out, and wait till they get developed, then you see what you've got. I heard the other day that these lockups here you can see in the background, people buy them for a horrendous amount of money, and what they do is they store all their beach gear in there, so when they come to the beach they can just walk down, pick up their stuff, head out for a swim. So that's 36 in, voila. See, one little handy tip that I'll give you when you're shooting with a fully manual camera is that as the sun dips in and out behind the clouds, you have to remember to change your exposure. So either drop the shutter speed or raise the shutter speed or the aperture in order to compensate for that changing light. Cool spot down here. You have these amazing leading lines coming around to the ocean. The wind turbines out there, which you can't quite see, and the surf coming in, and the tide's rising. Oh, there's a lot of waiting. Let's see how that comes out. Whoa. The metal detector guy, he's had a huge day. You can see here all his grid lines. And he's just about done the whole beach. Oh, leaving a good sunset is one of the hardest things. Just at the train station here in Broadstairs. I've got 3 minutes until the train leaves, but I've had to duck up here for one last shot. It's a really beautiful place. I highly recommend anyone who's in London to come out here and have a look. It's like a smaller version of Brighton, less popular, same distance away, especially if you live in East London. Highly worth a visit. Alright, one last shot. So that was my trip to Broadstairs with the Nikon FM2. I've put a link down below with all of the pictures I took on my website, as well as information about Broadstairs itself, how you can get there, etc. If you liked the video, please remember to hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe. Thanks for watching.